And hello, thank you for tapping in. Thank you for checking me out. JaezMagicDrops. Today we're going to be talking about what you do like is just as important as what you don't like. How are these things equally important? Because what you do like is important, it's valuable, it's something you want to keep, something you want to do, something when you want to be participating in the energy of. Things you don't like is things you don't want to be, things you don't want to be around, things you don't want to participate in the energy of. These are just as equally important because now that you put the time in to figure out that you don't like it, now you know. It's that simple. This is how you find what you like in this life and what you don't like. This is how you find purpose, a career. If you want me to make it as simple as possible for you, after you go through the process of finding out what you like and what you don't like, you end up coming up with a list. You know, you're always learning what you like and you don't like. But you end up coming up with a list, and you have a list of things you like doing. Out of those list of things, you can pick your career. I would say that you should pick the thing that helps you the most and other people, and pick that as your career. It's literally that simple. But it takes time. It may sound like this is all simple things I'm explaining, but this all takes a very long amount of time, deciphering, just seeing how it fits to you in your world. You know, so it just takes time. But you're never gonna find yourself if you're constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again and never putting in the time for you. If you're a self-serving person that puts in the time for everyone else, you're never gonna have the time to find out who you are. If you're a person that just ignores yourself and doesn't, you're constantly paying attention to the outside world instead of the inside world, you're never gonna know yourself. You're gonna die not knowing yourself. And that's pretty sad, because you are the best thing that you could be here. Nobody can be you, ever. And that's a beautiful thing. Everyone is so unique in that way, but you have to put in the work and the time to figure out who you are, to become this unique individual. You might get upset when you come across things you don't like in life that you thought you would. And yes, it can be frustrating and a letdown, but you have to understand that you just marked off another thing off the list, another one of the job types or creative endeavors that you now realize that you don't want to be a part of because you would rather do something else. And that's it. Finding out what you don't like is just as important as finding out what you do like. And that is the whole point of this video. Learn yourself, learn who you are, learn how vast you can be, you know, how dynamic you can be. It's all love, everyone. I wouldn't speak unless it was, you know, realizing what you don't like and what you do like. It's both just as valuable. It may not give you the same feeling behind it, but once you sit down and take your emotions out of it and realize, wow, you know, I'm a step closer to me now. Every time you mark off, you are now a step closer to the real version of you. And that's a beautiful thing. So remember that next time. Next time something lets you down or you realize something ain't for you, you're one step closer to you in reality, in totality. It's all love, everyone. I'm out.